hang on. Okay, now it can hear me. Wait a minute. I don't know why, but I have a feeling I'm going to cry during this stream. Mackenzie, why do you say that? Okay, well then without further ado, my name is Ycey Narrates, and this is Expedition 33. A game about a fictional take on a real world. This takes place in an alternate Earth, one where France does not exist, and instead it's called Lumiere. We have now gone to the continent, where there is a monolith and a mythical entity called the Paintress, who paints a number and counts down from that number every year. Whoever is the same age as the number she paints automatically dies, disappears, poof, gone, reduced to atoms a la Thanos style. Mr. Stark, I'm not feeling so good style. Hey chat, Lady Spring, good to see you. Hello zombie. Hello to you, Obsidian Vampirus, Mackenzie. Oh yeah, now that we're on the main island looking for the Paintress, we're also going to compete with these friendly things, probably the only few creatures that are actually friendly to us. Called, what are those? Gestrals. They're Gestrals, which I think is just the French word, yeah, it's just the French word for paintbrush. Which, yes, given the resemblance, I'm sure you can understand. And we are going to fight somebody named Dominic Giantfeet. We got to select one of our members. Hey Audrey, Larissa, I'm doing well. How are you today? Hello Navilis, Karma. Our favorite mod, Cat Wizard Amity, how you doing? Maybe it was the music. It was the music. Yeah, Mackenzie, the music in the beginning is very heart-wrenching. But we're also about to fight somebody called the Stranger after we're done fighting the Gestrals. And it's pretty much their way of saying, yes, we've got another expeditioner, unless they pull something right out of the blue and it's actually the old man that fought us at the beginning. But anyway, good afternoon, sir. I'm doing well, Amity. I hope you are too. Hope you're having a good day, evening. In other words, you're fighting paintbrushes. They'll paint you for sure. We're painting this arena red, Jen. That's what we're doing. Now let's see. Sciel is my damage dealer. I fought with her last time, so you know what? Let's try Gustav. Oh wait, no. She's the one who actually has... There we go. Sciel's the only one who has fire damage, and these Gestrals are weak to that. So you know what? I'm just going to cheese it and... There we go. Not really cheese it. I'm going to play to my strengths. What am I kidding? Wayward Angel Tina, thanks for subscribing. And... It's going to take a couple of seconds for me to, you know, remember these controls. Or just to get back into the swing of things. Anyway. Let's give him a little bit of... Wait a minute. Offensive. Let's give him this. There we go. Okay, we got to do it right at the last second. Why do I get the feeling I'm going to need to do this? In terms of how to heal, you kind of can't. Let's just reduce the damage he deals. Okay. Too early still. At least that didn't kill me.
I can do it.
I'm going to heal, and I'm going to try to... There we go. Healing. I'm going to practice parrying and whatnot. There we go! Now I got it. And I dealt the unholy amount of damage. Zombie, it's loading? What's loading? Oh, Ycey Narrates is loading. Yep. Ycey Narrates was buffering at that point. I was just loading. Now, can of whoopee Isra has been loaded. Let's indulge, shall we?
So did death.
Yes! Oh, tons of damage. Haha! Let's just do a regular attack then.
Okay.
Ladies and gents, we are back in action! Let's see, damage dealt, 385. Oh, wait, yeah. Already see that? Next time won't be so easy, I'm sure. You say that. You know what? I'm gonna have Claire fight next. I mean, Lune. I'm never gonna get out of that habit. Matthieu the Colossus? Who's gonna go fight? Let's go with Lune. Let's hope that I don't kill her by accident. Hey, Afro Queen, good to have you. Ash, glad you could join. Alright. Why does he look like he's got a shank? Did I go into the wrong prison block? I did, didn't I? Can't seem to parry with her as well. Now let's try this then. Are they burning? He's burning, so yes. At least that gives me more... There we go. At least that gives me more attack. What Ycey said, a can of whoopee. What I heard, can of woohoo! That's if we win, Mackenzie. I'll open up a can of woohoo! Oh, wildfire. Let's try that. That's the one that deals more damage. Yes! That's what I like to see! Ah, he faked me out that time. Well done. Nicely done. Now let's see. Immolation? No, we're gonna go with a... Oh shoot, that's right. We don't have enough for that. Let's heal me up. Heal me up, and we'll practice on parrying. Ah, he faked me out again. Well done.
A storm is coming.
Can't do anything except just attack. So in this game, you gotta build up these... Oof, I'll wait until he's done. Nice! Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on you again, because I take no responsibility. Yeah, every time she casts a spell, she builds up these little colors on the side. Wildfire produces red, but it consumes blues. Nah. Consumes little blue dots to get stronger. Unfortunately, Immolation is the only one that consumes blue. Ah, here we go. This produces blue. Let's do that. Come at me, boy. Just gonna give him a nice big bonk. Here we go. Next round, I will beat him. Dang it. Got me that time, too. Keeps the can of woohoo in my pocket just in case. Hey, Mackenzie, chat, be ready to bring out that can of woohoo, because we're about to go woohoo! About to beat this guy. And I have no such wildfire. Okay, gain 4 AP if the target is burning. Target is not burning, it seems. In that case, I'll just have to do a regular attack. There we go. It is so satisfying in this game, dishing out a perfectly timed parry. And let's just finish it off with this. Freezing bonk, or as Lorenzo calls it, the icy hot pack. It punches. Next time won't be so easy, I'm sure. Alright then, so when do we face the stranger? You'll be fighting against the new mysterious warrior. Mysterious new warrior. I hope you're prepared. Otherwise, the prize will be... we'll go to them. Who's gonna go fight? Let's see. Gustav, Mael. I think I will go with Gustav, but this is gonna be tough. Let me just go back first. Yep, change my mind. Let me just make sure. Gustav, what do you got? Dodger, empowering, fire and colors, yes, Amity, indeed. They really did do a good job of animating. Hey, Amity, you're emanating. They really did do a good job of animating her, you know, those fireballs. Okay, Dodger, in case he dodges. Powering attack, what does that do? Ah, here we go. Gain 1 from the base attack, 50% increase. Break damage, that's if I break somebody. And from a perfect dodge once per turn. Okay. So I guess I get to switch between dodging and countering then. Lumiere Assault. Never mind, he's got all of his abilities. Here we go. Let's swap it out for this right here. Does physical damage, but... 116, 55, 104, there we go. Agility. Oh, stank. That's why I stuck with that. See, the power on the left says that this one does more damage, but on the right it says scaling is in defense and luck. That's where I put all of his stats, defense and luck. I guess I'm sticking with this one then. Chat, what do you think? Switch around to Gustav or stick with one of the ladies? You're fighting against Mysterious Warrior. Who's gonna fight? You know what? Go with Gustav. Why not? I'm probably gonna regret this, but yeah, let's go with Gustav. We're probably fighting somebody who's human. Wait, it's the girl with the crop top. Hello. It is an expeditioner, and a hot one, too.
Wait,
Game audio is perfect, you say, Amity? Funny how you say that right when I see her. Oh, they say Sciel is her name?
What? How? You guys? You're alive!
Mackenzie, Alexa, play Fireball. Not yet. Just fire.
I knew you were resourceful. How did you get here?
Hey, humans, stop hugging. It's like, listen, give us a chance. Alright, fine, let's give him a show. Give us a show. Wait, is she fighting us? Are we playing as her? Nope. Oh, yeah. Imagine being an end boss when you get introduced. Let's see now. Shall we go for... I don't want to Lumiere assault her, but that's our only choice right now. Oh, she's got a lot of HP. Hey, parried. You little... I'm doing well on HP at the moment, but let's just try this then. Here we go. Let's build that up. Just tanking hits like none other. And let's try this then.
Let me paint death!
Oof! Oh boy. Rush is a buff that increases the speed of the character. Oh boy. Good to know. Oof. Well done. Let's give them a show, Empty. Yep. Gave them a show. Close fight. Sciel wins. Fight! Gestrals offer the champion a special weapon. I mean, she still joins the party anyway. You know what? I didn't realize you could...
So bad.
Yeah, it really just felt like beating old people.
So it wasn't so bad.
Oh, come
Am I
on.
one of those old people?
One day, I hope. Hey, how'd you end up here?
Oh, after the beach, I ended up in an odd yellow forest, not too far from here. Had to dodge a few Nevrons, but
Have we seen this forest?
luckily I met a Gestral who guided me here. What about you?
Well, I woke up next to a waterfall and...
We can talk later.
I-
Let's get back to Golgra.
Lune had to talk us down from accidentally shooting, or almost taking our lives.
No time
Okay.
to lose.
It's a black card for simps, Thunder. God, shut up. Only the elite simps offer it. Oh, come on. Let's see now. New weapon. Oh, that's a nice weapon. Havasson. The power is 173. Does standard damage. Scales with vitality, and defense. Okay. Paintbrush is Pinsu, not Gestrals. What is Gestrals then, Audrey? Okay, good to know. I mean, You say attempt number 4. Audrey, were you seriously texting me during a fight? Like, nobody is looking at the chat as zealously as they are during the fight. Don't blame that one on me, but I admire your persistence, though, nonetheless. Okay, do you wish to play Sciel's tutorial? I absolutely do. I have no idea how to work her. Thank you for the correction, though, Audrey. Do you happen to speak Dominique feats? Can't dodge in time, it seems. They really even cut his dreamy background song? Wait. Oh, you're talking about him as in Gustav. Gustav. Alright. Her Foretell, she can apply and consume Foretell cards. It's kind of like Lune. Skills that apply Foretell generate Sun cards. Skills that consume Foretell generate Moon cards. Alright. Sciel's starting skills are Focus Foretell and Twilight Slash. Focus Foretell applies 5 Foretell and generates 1 Sun charge. Start by using Focus Foretell to apply Foretell and gain 1 Sun charge. Consume applies. Oh. Oh, that's what it is. So this is what it produces, and then that's what it consumes. Gotcha. How many? I don't have any Foretells. Okay, so it looks like I've got to do W.
Here's your card.
Here's your card. Very seductive. And of course, that's when I get it right. Give me that sultry voice one more time. I can win this. Using Focused Foretell is given 1 Sun charge and applied 5 Foretell. Sciel gets a bonus effect while a Sun charge or Moon charge is active. 1 AP per Foretell consumed or 1 AP per Foretell applied. Okay, so you're building up one or the other. There we go. Oh, dark damage. New damage type. Twilight Slash consumes Foretell on the target to increase its damage. It also generates 1 Moon charge. And then applied with Ycey, he was bound to simp on a character at any time. He can't escape it. Listen, there's a difference between simping and appreciating. Listen, if you go to an art gallery, the way I see it is you're not supposed to drool over the paintings. You're definitely not supposed to touch them. And you're certainly not supposed to take the art home with you. But it would be criminal to go to an art gallery and not appreciate the art, if you know what I mean. So just appreciate it from a distance, and thank heavens that such art exists. There's a difference between a simp and a connoisseur. You're punching my black card, aren't you? My simp black card. Gosh dang it. Dang it, Thunder. Mango, we love you. Oh, dang it. It's part of my chat is blocked at the moment, Mango, so I can't even see that latter part. Zombie, you're simping. I know. Can you blame me, though? Can you blame me? Oh, man. We love you, you simp. Mango! Dang it. Just take my advice, woman. Go back to the garden that you came from and stick yourself in the soil. Got a lot of maturing still left to do. Both of us do. Low dark damage, 1 hit. Low dark damage consumes Foretell. There you go. So you gotta do it right as it's about to make contact. Holy cow, it's just like Dark
Take a
Souls.
shot.
It really is just like Dark Souls. You gotta get the counter perfectly, perfectly. I read chat, and I swear somebody just said simping mode is still active. Are you kidding me, chat? This is combat mode, not simping mode. Now it's simping mode. Just switch over to a different character. Let's go to handsome mustache. There we go. Honestly, I was so close to beating... Where did she go? I was so close to beating her, too. I kind of want to go back and actually fight her again. Honestly, though, we have her in our party, so I'll have plenty of opportunities. let's see. Now that we're here, where do we go? We should probably make camp. Wait a minute, that's right. So let's go make camp, and we're going to go talk to her, because they probably have a lot to say. During camp, you can talk to all the NPCs, learn things about them, watch nice cutscenes, and so on and so forth. It's like somebody took the camping mechanics and long rests of Baldur's Gate 3, combined them with the combat mechanics of Dark Souls. Here we go. Now let's go to camp. I told you he can't help himself. It's just so appetizing. Gosh dang it, chat. Hang on, what did that say? I told you he can't help himself. It's just so appetizing to see him squirm for female characters he has eyes for. Only some female characters, and not just the female ones. I mean, this is a nice outfit. The guy's got a good hairstyle. You're right.
I still can't believe it. I lost hope after a while, but you all survived.
Smiting mode with a smooth voice becomes simping mode, sire? Larissa, if that is simping... Let's see, if it's smooth and smitey, then I'll call it the butter bar. So I'm about to hit them with a few bars. Get a big old iron stick, hit him with a smooth voice, and call it an iron bar. Drop the bar. Oh wait, that's not a compliment. I was so close to beating her, Ycey 2025. Sir, no. I didn't mean it like that, Amity. Gosh, woman. You know what? We were just talking about smiting a second ago. Pity's sake.
Champion until your gommage.
Well, it was a lot of fun, so yeah.
Sire Smiting Simpsalot says that 10 times fast. Say that 10 times fast. I don't think I need to. I'm living it. Listen, the way I see it is if you might laugh. You might say, oh yeah, when he hears a smooth voice and smites, he smites even harder. The way I see it is, before I was a man who was fighting with nothing to lose. But with a smooth voice encouraging me on, I guess you could say I'm the man who has everything to gain.
Told you Gestrals were real.
You did not.
No new dialogue here. Actually, I think it'd be more applicable to say everything to gain
Gestrals
here.
survive out here?
I'm not sure.
I can't wait to ask them. Gestrals.
No idea where. You saw nothing, chat. You saw nothing, chat. Let's see now. Oh man, Mango's going off on Ycey on Twitch. Ah boy, let's see this. Guess it doesn't want to. There we go. Try read. Ycey, only you can start digging a hole yourself and then bring in a backhoe. A backhoe while trying to defend yourself? Hang on a second. Who you calling a backhoe? Don't you call my woman a backhoe like that, Mango? Oh, man. Why did I look up to see him without a shirt? Zombie, you saw nothing, okay? Oh boy, because I set that hotkey to the wrong button and accidentally hit it while clicking on another hotkey. Oh yeah, check up on the others. Let's get back on topic. It's farm equipment for digging, you goose. Yeah, it's also something else, Mango. There is no farm equipment in this camp. Let's see, Ash, that crop top made him go, ooh la la. Hey, I'm a fitness man, okay? I'm just impressed. I appreciate the effort. Let's get back to the cutscene.
Yeah, sorry. Just bad memories.
Wanna talk about it?
No.
No.
I'm glad you're here.
Should be an awfully flusy, fancy.
Of Aquafarm 3.
Aquafarm 3.
Aquafarm 3.
Sire, invite the girl to dinner first. Lisa.
You and Sophie were inseparable on that project.
Yeah.
She really is just all over
That
him
was a good
in all the right
project.
ways. Sciel, if you're trying to
Fit
seduce
so
him,
many neighborhoods at once.
doing it very well.
Kind of nostalgic thinking back. We really thought we were making a difference.
Hey, we're still making a difference.
Yes. Of course.
Yeah.
Just kiss. Remembering all the fields of Mystria quotes with the copper hoe. We're not gonna... Audrey, you leave my copper hoe alone. I have a good copper hoe. It's a lovely copper hoe and it gets the job done. Perfectly every time, too.
How did the Gestrals survive out here?
I'm not sure.
I can't wait to ask them. Gestrals.
That's how it was supposed to go. Just one little face. Remember the current objective? Ask Golgra, the chief of the Gestrals, for a way to cross the sea. Oh. Okay, now I know the requirement. I know the mission now. I look away for a few minutes and all this shenanigans happen. Yeah, welcome to the chat, Thunder Phoenix. That's how it goes, typically. If you think it's bad here, you should see the YouTube chat. Now then, back into the Gestrals' hideout we go. Where it leads, everyone knows, to the Gestrals. He appreciates. Crop top. Yes, I appreciate the effort that goes into a nice tone physique, okay? Appreciate, and yes, not going to talk about a thing from Idris, okay? We're not going to mention that. We've got a story to focus on. You... What, sir? You were the one that got suddenly warm and comfortable, not... Larissa, but you bringing it up says that it wasn't bad being warm and comfortable now, was it? You know it's going to end up in the quote book. Why do you do this to yourself? Audrey, tell me something I don't know. Let's see. Get... Move, B!
Get out of my way.
Move, witch! Get out of my way!
Very gestralish.
Automod is fighting you, Mango? Put it in its place. If Automod's being a brat, you know what to do.
As loud as we can.
As loud as we can indeed. Oh, you're right, that's talking about the game.
Thank you for everything.
Gestral positivity is so heartwarming.
We've opened the back door for you. Chat, shut up. It'll be easier to come back and visit us. I just realized Sciel has a scar on her midriff. Where did that come from?
Thanks, Chef.
Thanks, Chef. You're welcome. Let's see. Provoke Golgra to a duel? Wait. We can fight Golgra? We gotta do it. Really? A duel? Do you have a death wish? Oh, shoot. It's a one-on-one? Well... Oh, dear goodness. She's level 15? I've let the rest of the party fall behind. I need to go back and finish some of those side quests. You know what? Mael has the... Oh, wait a minute. I should have gone with Lune. Lune deals out more fire damage. Sir, why are you looking at her mid... Ash, because it was right next to the... You know... What the... Ghost, is that why... I may not speak Gestral, but I understood that last little phrase at the end. Basically says, pathetic. Another attempt. Fine. Let's switch to... Yes, Sciel. Let's switch to... There you are. Lune, let's go for it. Provoke Golgra to a duel. Wow! That lasted... Even... That didn't even start. Here we go. Lune... I will win with you. Remember, getting one shot is just further encouragement to keep trying. There we go. There we know. Yes, chef. Thunder thigh kick. Zombie, I took... If they have her deal lightning damage, I'm done. Zam Zam. Oh yeah, I'll buy your Zam Zam water. Okay. That, friends, is a thunder thigh kick. Yeah, zombie, I hope that they change it to deal thunder damage instead of physical. Yes, I have a death wish. I wouldn't be coming back. I played the Dark Souls trilogy. Of course I have a death wish at times.
Okay.
But I learn from it, okay? I will learn to beat you, Golgra. Not today. Oh, yeah. What did you call me? I said zombie. Okay, let's try it one more time. I'll do 5 more attempts and call it good. Bye-bye, Chef. Oh yeah, her name is Chef. Provoke Golgra to a duel. I'm sorry, Loon. Loon, I will hold you tightly after this and rub your shoulders and make you feel all better. Okay, here we go. That's right. I can't wait for her hands to drop down. It's her legs. She's tricking me. All right. Let's try it one more time. 4 more attempts. Count them down. Provoke Golgra to a duel. Do you have a death wit? Yep, all that. Lune, let's go. Okay. Ow, thought I got that. 3 more attempts. Here we go. What do we say to the god of death, Ycey? Today, definitely today. Ash, depending on the game, think about it. The more you fight death, the more proficient you become at it. You should always make friends with, or you should always acquaint yourself with death early on. It makes him very wary to come for you again. Provoke Golgra to a duel. It makes him think twice before he comes to you a second time. So let's fight death again. Let's fight Golgra again. Those are thick legs to take you down. Okay, chat, you were getting on me, asking why are you looking at the midriff. I briefly looked. Now y'all are looking at the thunder thighs. I pressed the wrong button that time. I pressed F. Gosh dang it. Move my hand. You called me Zamzam. I'm coming for Thor. No, zombie. I didn't call you Zamzam. She said Zamzam. So I was saying Zamzam. Oh, wait. See? Right there. Zamzam. Wait, did I call you Zamzam? Yep. Ycey's definitely proving he is Encrid. Am I the only one counting his attempts? Well, I think I've got 2 more attempts after this one, Afro. I think you are the only one. Let's do it. Provoke Golgra to a duel. Let's go for it. I'm sorry, Lune. I will hold you tightly, rub your shoulders, and scratch your head until you feel better after this. Okay, we got this. One more attempt. Let's see, now I'm looking at the thunder thigh. Yes, you are, Abby, aren't you? All of chat is. Only 5 times and I'm done. Ycey 2025. Sir, you don't need to put that girl through a beating 5 times? Fine. Sometimes you have to fail, you have to fall before you can learn how to run. And sometimes, if you want to skip past walking and running and go straight to flying, it may require the risk of falling out of the nest first. So we are going to fly. Okay, I just want to survive 3... I just want to survive 3 dodges, and that's it. Let's do this. We'll go. We will go. Okay, sweet Claire, I'm sorry. Okay, sweet Lune, I am so sorry. Well, let's go. Okay, where is Esier again? There's a nest across the plains. We opened the door next to our village for you. Once you exit through the door, go forward. You'll see Esier's nest pretty quickly. Alright then, simple as that. Ah, poor Claire. And look at that, now she can fly. She could do that from the start, but still. Where's the rest of the group? There you are. Haven't really played as Sciel, so let's just run around with her for a bit. Please, sir, for the love of steak, she's already dead. I'm trying. Listen, steak and potatoes, okay? That's what we go for here. It's like, I know she's already dead. For the love of steak indeed, but we need her to go deeper into the ground because we got to add potatoes to our steak. Vitality, defense, reduces incoming damage. Yeah, let's increase this just a little bit. Actually, no. Increases overall power. There we go. Need them all to be dealing damage right now. Vitality. Might. Agility. Hey! Spectating Nell. Just followed. Thanks for the follow there. Is that thing speaking Simlish, the language from The Sims? It seems like a combination of adolescent French, Mackenzie, mixed with a tiny bit of English, and I swear I recognize some Spanish words here and there. It's basically minion speech. We need her to go deeper, Ycey out of context. Mango, when you least expect it, I will find you, and I will bury you in potatoes. Sir, she's literally mashed potatoes now, stop! Okay, Amity, I stopped, okay? I'll hug the poor girl tonight, rub muscles until she... Okay, now this is starting to sound weird. Starting. Yep. Okay, this is the one I've been waiting for a while. Deals high lightning damage, and it can break characters. If a target is broken by the hit, overcharge is fully charged. Nice! I could do back-to-back overcharges then. Let's see now. Like back-to-back stuns and breaks. I cannot get any of these yet. She has 3, I need at least 4. Okay, off we go. Very well then. They said that this was the exit. You leave the village and it's close by? I just choked on water. That was a bad time to drink. Ashley, yeah. Ladies and gents, please be careful when drinking and drink responsibly during Ycey streams. What do I mean by drink responsibly? What I mean is don't choke. Don't turn that into a joke, chat. And careful not to choke during an Ycey stream. He might laugh. I tune in, you say start rubbing muscles. Come on, bro. Enzo! Stop, man. Why is it that the moment you walked in, Enzo, is the same moment I say, I'm going to rub Lune's muscles until she feels better because she's been getting her butt beat for the past few minutes? No context. I'll hug the poor girl tonight, rub her muscles. Hang on a second, what was the rest of that comment? Check went by too quick. Go on, Sarah, you know we're listening. Fine, rub her muscles, tell her she did great, and whisper sweet nothings into my sweetheart's ears. That is how an Ycey do.
Noko's quite obsessed with your arm.
You haven't seen what my arms can do.
Extremely proud knowing a Gestral loves their work.
Hey,
Yeah.
he's a great architect.
Well, they
Architect,
did a great
inventor.
job designing your arm. It was quite a creative assignment you gave them.
Well, when life gives you lemons.
Losing an arm is quite a lemon.
For those new to this game,
Yeah. it's
this
not
guy
lemonade.
here teaches a bunch of young students invention. Don't turn that into a joke. It's a joke by itself. Okay, fine. Be careful not to choke during an Ycey stream. Abby. Ay. Be a good chat and you won't have to choke during an Ycey stream. Gosh. This auto mod bite me? I'm sorry, zombie. Right? Yeah. Ah, boy. I'll have to tweak the auto mod in just in case. I don't think I have it to very high settings.
I still can't believe it.
What was your plan if we hadn't? Be a Gestral champion and
Oh wait, we've already
Well-
talked about this. Let's see now. Let's remind ourselves what the objective is. Go sleep. Ooh, right in the journal. Let's see if I can get the narration right. Gustav finds a spot where he can be alone. He spends some time writing in his journal. He writes about Gestrals. He knows how happy his apprentices will be to learn they do exist. He hopes that one day his apprentices will read everything he wrote.
For those who come after.
We will soon have a Beauty and the Beast level library of Ycey shenanigans. You are assuming we don't already have it. It just hasn't been documented yet. The potential is already there, chat. Ahem. I see we're a good chat. What do you mean? I'm saying drink responsibly and don't choke. Good chat. Please continue. We're going to make a trip to the desert. Then take a long drink, Amity. Go to sleep. I feel like whenever my chat is misbehaving, I just want to say that. Go to sleep.
I can't believe it. We're gonna meet the Esier.
The Gestrals and Esier. The tales are true.
Do you feel something?
She's having more bad dreams, visions. Maya? Paintress? That's not the Paintress, is it?
White hair. Who are you?
Alicia? This was the guy that attacked us on the beach, wasn't it? Yep, white-haired man. This man attacked us on the beach when we first arrived. Alicia?
Yes. Yes, I understand. It's her fault, and she doesn't even know it. But you can't be here.
What are you talking about? What's my fault? What is this?
You should never have come. You're only going to make things worse for everyone. Now take your friends and go home. Let them spend their final year in peace. This is your only warning.
But you explain a little bit more.
I can't wait to see.
Man?
Hey.
Hey.
Same. I saw him. The white-haired man and this woman.
Where?
What did
What are you
you
talking
see?
about?
Mael, breathe. Slow down. What did you see? Think carefully. Every detail could be important.
He said we need to go home and that it's my fault. And that I'm gonna make things worse for everyone. You were all frozen. I couldn't. It was like
Holy,
it
the
was
voice
nothing.
acting is top-notch.
What else?
I legit just
said there
want to
was
hug her right now.
Lune.
That is some quality.
She had a mask and
I know this is hard, but I need you to focus, okay? While the details are fresh.
Lune, ask her tomorrow.
Excellent voice direction there. Jennifer English actually had a panic attack while she was recording this. That's the only explanation I have.
You're safe. Do you understand? Okay? It's over.
Good grief, even the tiny squeaks that come from that holding in tears. Why would she believe him? Enzo? When somebody shows... Why would you believe Master Mirror has power after you just saw him freeze the entire room? Time itself. Because you just saw it, Enzo. We just saw his evidence. Good grief. For those who are new to the chat, that white-haired man, or the man with the beard, he attacked our entire company when we arrived and killed most everybody.
We can debrief along the way. Let's head east to Esier's nest.
Esier's nest. Okay, we gotta go that way. Jiminy. not gonna lie, I might have to go through some little side ventures real quick, just so I can go back and grab some things that I may have missed out on. Some little side ventures. Is that a new area? Flying Waters, Spring Meadows. Let's go back to Flying Waters real quick, because there's a cage that I did not open. I left it closed. I think we can fight these guys now. Abby, is that her mom? That's a good question. There's definitely a relation. I think what was going on is she clearly has a connection to them. If, so Alicia was pointing at the girl with the mask, he called Alicia. The white-haired man called her Alicia, and Alicia was pointing at Mael. Mael, of course, she definitely has something special, as we were saying before. And what we can gather from that is simply... oh boy. All we can gather from that is that clearly she knows them. That's all I can think of. Ah, they're weak to cold. I think that Mael has actually been here before. Like, maybe... if all these little creatures are made by the Paintress, if I understood that correctly, maybe she was too. Jennifer English for sure got a panic attack when recording that. Yeah, sounds about right. Bye, zombie. Hey, enjoy your nap, zombie. Go back to the grave and enjoy. Doesn't do anything. Now then, how about we... oh. Give me a little taste of the good.
Get ready.
I got it! I finally figured out how to parry it. It is literally the last second. Whew. Oh, nice. Oh, thank glory. I'll be like, I want to go home. Yeah, poor girl does need to go home. I think what I'll need to do is just, there we go. Oh wait, I should have aimed at the guy on the left. Ah, too late. Yeah, poor girl just needs to go home is what she needs. Guard up. Let's try that right now. Give everybody reduced damage. There we go. Finish him off.
Get ready.
Yes! Counter. Too early on both of those.
Ready to evade. Careful, Maya. Brace yourself.
Yeah, I finally got the parry on how to kill those things. And it's literally right at the last second. And fighting the other enemies made me realize some of them you have to parry or dodge literally at the last second, like right when their weapon makes contact with you. It's the only way to do it. So I applied that here. And I think I got it. Now then, I'm heading the wrong way. I gotta go down into the Flying Waters. Hey, now my road is clear. I feel good about that. White Wolf, thank you, Pokemon Trainer White Wolf. You got this is right. I feel like I do got this. It's a game that certainly teaches you as it goes. It's... if you want my opinion, I personally think that this is a lot better than Dark Souls' combat style. Hear me out. Hear me out. Dark Souls definitely has better because it's real time, I know. But this one is more forgiving. You see, Dark Souls is if you want to learn and get punished like a glutton when you don't learn properly. It's like Shaolin monk training, where you get hit on the head with a stick every time you get one thing off. This game, it's more like the teacher just says, no, that's not how you do it, and then shows you how to do it next time. I just realized Sciel was not in that fight with us. So does that mean... I think that means that Sciel is... I have to choose my party members. Anyway, I like that the game is a little bit more patient with your learning style. Either way, that's just my opinion. I'll refine that opinion over time. First, let's go find something to fight. Either way, though, if you ever feel like it's impossible, there's a learning curve to it. It's not impossible, just difficult. What in the squid? Anybody want calamari? I just ate moments ago, moments before the stream, and I'm already thinking about chewing on some tentacles. Ooh, here we go. Ah, finally, more attributes. Here you go, for Lune. Lune. We need to chat music sometime. Oh, yep, Ash, Larissa. If you want to talk music, Larissa's definitely the right person to speak to about that. Let's see, look. I'm gonna do it. I know what I said before, it's not a good idea to pool all your stats into just one character, but sometimes, the temptation, oof. I'm weak in the knees. Wildfire. Ah, there is nothing to grab here yet. Need to be at least... What level do I have to be for that? Okay. Looks like I can't yet learn anything. Now then. Especially after you play like a 5-year-old. I play like that. Oh no, Enzo, do you... That's what you were saying? Especially when you play like a 5-year-old, then the game is really unforgiving? Gotcha, fool! Alright, let's go show these guys who the 5-year-old is. First strike. Remember, they are weak to lightning, so in that case, this increases lightning, this produces red. Let's go for... Let's try some of this, shall we? I got an idea. Hit you with this. It's not weak against cold. But... I'm an idiot. I should have set them on fire first. Here we go. This will make them weak to fire. And then I can hit them with immolation afterward. One down, one to go.
Get ready.
See, I've got all the parries down now. Yee! Now then, let's give me the old good. Let's give him the old taste of the Pokemon and let's turn him to Ash Ketchum. Now let's see. Spark, low fire damage, 3 turns of burn. Wonderful. There we go. How are we today? I'm doing well, Brandy. How about you? Evil French laugh mode activated. Afro Queen, the French laugh never goes away. It just goes into hibernation. Hibernates until I'm feeling chill enough. Hey! Oops. I guess we're not going first then. Hey, man.
The storm is coming.
Have to hit you. And one for you. And another for you. And then one for you too. Give you a little bonk too. I'm gonna make like chat and just give this guy a good bonk. I'm gonna make like me and give him the biggest... Oh, I thought I jumped in time. Yep, I pressed parry first instead of jump. That was my fault. Alright then. I think he's weak to lightning damage, so let's go ahead and just build up a little bit of lightning damage. Better yet, let's make him weak to fire damage now, too. And just give him a regular bonk.
Let the ink flow.
She has just one... Okay, so she can't cast any spells. No, she can make spells. We need a French laugh counter. White Wolf, that thing would break at this point. The evil French laugh. Well, listen, I'm trying to baguette something new. I'm trying to avoid the baguette jokes. Hi! Now we get French, or first turn. Fry this sucker, let's go. Alright, here we go. Burning, nice. Next step. Make him weak to fire. And then finally, from fire, marking shot, yes. Let's make it. Deal more damage. Too early. There we go. That one died instantly. Now let's just repeat the process again. Inhalation. Actually, I probably could have just skipped the first step. And then finish it off with this. There we go. Alright, I think I got a nice little system going in. Wonderful. I can actually clear areas pretty easily now. Plus, those monsters are still some of my favorite in this game. Hi! Hi, how are ya? Love the soundtrack here. Yeah, this area, favorite soundtrack. I'll have Gustav take care of that other guy. But as for this, let's go for you. And let's also take care of you. Now you're weak to fire, and then Gustav can take care of this bipper right here. I also didn't take this guy out immediately because that explosion deals fire damage to him, and Mael made him weak to fire. And let's just finish him off with this. That is a epic shot to end on. Just a blink upon your face! Let's see. Shooting him with a chilled gun by Ycey narrates says, Helix sends his regards. Exactly. Ycey smites a monster. The other monster, yeah, can I leave now? It's like, listen, you chose this fight, okay? I have a simple rule, and it's don't attack anything that's not aggressive, or one that doesn't want me to attack it. Those Gestrals kind of added that last little note. They want me to attack them. It's weird, but, you know, I won't judge. What? Huh. Now, let's go back and let's see if we can find that cage that I missed out on. Gonna go break a cage open. Hi there. You see, now that I'm better at dodging, I feel a lot better at all these fights. I feel like I'm just running right through them all. Let's see now. Wildfire. How about I just do this instead? There we go. Get rid of those shields.
Feel the burn.
My sword is death.
Take him down.
There we go. He's marked.
Don't die.
Oh, I didn't even see you. Ever heard of the term in business called polka yoke? No, I have not, Lorenzo. Oh, he gave his buddy an extra shield. No problem, we can take care of that. I don't think she needs to heal, but I guess this would... Might as well heal him. I'll just do this instead. Oh, I don't have enough for wildfire. My mistake. Is he burning? Yeah, he is burning. So this will give her 4 AP.
A storm is coming.
There we go. Look, might as well do it again. 1 red. Consumes this for extra damage. Yeah, let's just go ahead and give them all a taste of the Shaki.
Lightning, strike!
Enlightening.
That spells me. My sword is dead.
And that's it. Right, so what? They send the toughest battles to the strongest soldiers. When did I sign up for this for? The characters in this game. When did I sign up for this for? Like, the day you attacked me, that's why. The day you all decided that I was your enemy is the day I said, fine, if I can't make peace, I'll make war. I'll make pieces. Now then. Huh. Ah, there we go. Wait. I think I've been here before. Yes, I have. I remember what's around this corner. I'll have to switch over to Sciel at some point. What's the point of being over here? Basically, it's idiot-proofing. Yeah, exactly, Lorenzo. See, Lorenzo, there is a small problem with idiot-proofing something. Life will always find a bigger idiot to test that. Love Pokemon too. Yeah, me too, Audrey. Funny enough, for anybody who was interested in Pokemon, I'm curious. I get asked lately what your favorite Pokemon is, and a lot of people don't seem to remember mine. They either love and go, oh yeah, or they're like, huh, who? My favorite Pokemon is actually Lugia. Some people say that it's pronounced Lugia, but as an English speaker, I refuse to call that as a Pokemon. But Lugia, it's one of those legendary Pokemon. Funny enough, I've actually got a very fond memory with that Pokemon back in the day when Pokemon cards were very popular on the playground. Everybody wanted to play and fight with them. Okay, do we want to fight this Doot here? Noot. Ah, I was on such a good roll, do I want to break it? Yes, I do. Alright, here we go. Parried! Oh, not parried. Alright, you know what? Let's do this then. Wait, I see something right there. Can I actually hit that? I don't want to risk it. I'll instead do this. First and foremost, it's not burning, so let's, she's not burning, so let's remedy that, shall we? Here we go. Now, let's make sure that Mael can make her weak to fire. Actually, we might need to survive first. Let's reduce their damage real quick. As for you, let's see if you can actually hit that. Ah, there it. I can hit the weak point. And that doesn't do anything else. Okay, noted. Dang it, I can't do the from fire to heal himself. Recovery, how about that?
Second wind. Mael, look out!
I thought I dodged those. Apparently not fast enough, I didn't. Alright then. Let's just, small revive. Here we go.
Merci.
Get ready.
De nada. I guess she's already dead, so if the Chromatic Troubadour kills you, then the other attacks are just there for the heck of it. Oof, that's brutal. Too early, by a lot. There was always a bigger idiot, but that's why it's called constant innovation. Yes, Aunt. Yes, Lorenzo, you're right. And I cannot... can't revive any of my friends. Guess I gotta do this right now myself. Alright, Gustav, I'm in clutch. For those who come before. Yeah, if he hits you once and reduces you to 0, the other hits are just for show. Alright, good to know. My Pokemon knowledge is a tad slim, but oh, send in reserve. Sciel! No, let's not. My Pokemon knowledge is a tad slim, but I just looked up Lugia and it suits you. I'd say so. Thank you, White Wolf. My son bought me a stuffed Wooloo for Christmas one year. He knows his mama well. Okay, so Meg, I don't know what a Wooloo is. Is that a new Pokemon? Yeah, so back in elementary school, Pokemon fights were really popular and really common. I mean, kids would bet like Halloween candy. They'd pool it into a big pot, and if you won the competition, you got the big pot, basically. I doubled my Halloween candy one year because I had a very rare card called Lugia. And it wasn't the most powerful, but we had limited knowledge on how to do the actual Pokemon games. I'ma go back. I was doing pretty well, but we had pretty limited knowledge on how those Pokemon games go. What I do remember, though, is that we still, we didn't add things like energy or special abilities. Most of the time, we didn't really heal, either. It was just, you had your HP. Oh, that's why. That's why that's there. You go down here. Most of the time, you just had, your limited HP, and you named your attack. Whoever had less HP goes first, just to give them an attempt. And I remember Lugia, my character, had a very, what was it? It had 90 HP. The most HP that any one Pokemon would have was 120. However, Lugia's attack, if I remember right, dealt like 100 damage. So it dealt more damage than it had HP. Now, for Pokemon like Charizard, which I remember had 120 HP, and it had an attack that dealt 120 damage, it's the one-hit wonder. That thing usually cleared out the entire board. But the rules that we had, because we were in elementary school and barely understood them, were you bring 3 Pokemon from your deck. You choose which 3. And then you can pull them out in any order. You can say, I'm going to switch my card out at the beginning of this round. If somebody else switches their card, you may switch yours. But you can only switch one at a time, like once per round. Just so people aren't doing endless switches and switching out. My unbeatable deck consisted of I'm trying to remember what it was, a Ghastly? Or it was a very weird Pokemon card, to be honest. Weird in the sense that it only had 10 HP, so it almost always went first. And I want to say it was a Ghastly because what would happen is you named its attack. I can't even remember what it was. It was something like Sacrificial Lamb. I don't know. But what it does is if an enemy kills your Pokemon card, the enemy that killed you also dies. Just automatically. I thought, well, that is bonkers overpowered if you use it at the right time. So I did. Okay, let's have her move more often. Do that. So my unbeatable deck was that Pokemon, along with Lugia, and then some other card that I cannot remember to this day. I think I just switched it around depending on what was needed. But that one let me basically double my Halloween candy one year because a bunch of people hosted this little competition. You had to bring like a handful's worth of candy in order to enter. You all put it into a pot. The top 3, I think? 4? Something like that. You all got a reward if you made it to the end. But I remember I ended up winning just because of that Lugia card. Now let's see. Reapplies current stats and gives 2 to 4 AP. Heck yes! Deals medium single target fire damage, 2 hits. Applies burn, 3 burn per hit. Defensive stat applies 2 more per hit. And let's see. Applies defenseless to all enemies. Ooh. I really need that. Protects all allies by taking damage in their place. No thanks, she is not a tanky girl. Deals low single target physical damage. Actually, what does that do? Protects allies. Duration is extended by 1 on gaining a shell. I think I'll go with this. I want to see what defenseless does. There we go. Great. Now every time we rest, all the enemies reappear. But no matter. I need to go back and, let's see. Where can I find that cage? I passed it up right at the very beginning of the game. Yes, Amity, all the Pokemon talk. I see you got Sciel. She's my fave. Sorry for the caps. That's adorable, Ariel. So far, Lune is still... Gustav is one of my favorites in terms of play. But, not gonna lie, in terms of playing, and kind of a bit of the character, I'm really liking Lune the most. Yeah, I'll play with Sciel for a little bit. Get to learn her a bit. Oh, wait a minute. Dodging is easier than parrying. If you struggle to parry, try to dodge. I think I'd rather learn to dodge perfectly. Abby says, I also like snow Vulpix. Hey. Now, wait a minute. We're on the opposite side? We didn't go in a complete circle, did we? I think we did. Oh, we gotta go back and find that one cage. As a Pokemon trainer, Ycey, use narration. Ycey uses narration. It's mildly effective. Did you already meet Esier? No, Ariel, I'm about to right now, but I missed a painter's cage over here. Like, there was a painter's cage at the beginning of this level in the Flying Waters, and I'd rather not miss out on it. Because they have rare materials and all that. Problem is, I think I'm going in circles. Speaking of circles, note to self, this means I'm going back to the Gestrals. Yes, I made it go meet Esier. Okay, I'm going, Ariel. I'm going, Ariel, I'm going. Land on the aircraft carrier and cool your jets, madam. I guess I don't need to use this. Please land the vehicle and cool your jets. As a Pokemon trainer, Ycey would use Bind and Freeze. The question, Abby, is would it be effective? Hi, how are ya? Don't mind me. Just making my way downtown. Guess I gotta go in a circle now. Hi, big guy. Hi, small one. Don't mind me. Just moving my way. I'll be out of your hair. Excuse me. Pardon me. I know there's a corner I've got to duck into. Like weeds or somewhere, but I don't want to stop, or else I might get caught up by these monsters. Crap. Got an entire army chasing me right now. I think it's up here. Pity's sake. It's like, listen, we are just humble circus performers, just trying to make our way, just trying to move out of the way. Here we go, down this way. Wait. Does this lead back to the beginning? I think it does. No? Okay, so this does lead back to the beginning, the original. Good. Okay, thank heavens. Yeah, that's the not-so-magnificent giant. Oh my grievances. I'm getting visions of being swallowed all over again. I remember now. And if I went this way... Oh boy, I remember this level now. You remember you really liked Ninetales? That was a good one, Larissa. I liked Ninetales. Seeing now the attacks on the card are Lure and Fire Blast, the Bard Sorceress combo makes sense. Oh man. Lugia... Wait, what? Yeah, Lugia's card had like light attacks, but I think there was also something that had to do with ice. Radiance and light. I'd say that's pretty much me right there. That's definitely my attacks. Mr. Paladin smiting. For radiant damage. Let's see now. What is making that sound? I'm trying to find the beginning of this level. Oh, that thing over there. It was trying to reach us, but we were kind of trapped behind a wall that it couldn't reach. Let's just sneak past these people. Or these, whatever they called. I'm getting visions of being swallowed again. Why, sir? Well, Amity, because sometimes you can't forget the memory, so you just gotta indulge in the pain. Gotta get used to the pain. There we go. Let's move past this area. Oh. Oh, shoot. Oh, look at that. There's something up here for me to grab. Huh.
Well, that will help.
Ah, there's a way up. At this point, I've just stopped questioning the things Ycey says. Flopsy says hi. Anna, give your little bunny a head pat. I love rabbits. You know what's funny, ladies and gents? I've started a new Instagram, and because I mentioned rabbits... Oh, whoops. Because I've watched a couple of rabbit videos, and as such, now my Instagram is full of just rabbit videos. You'd think it was a teenage girl's Instagram.
Nice.
Here we go. But one thing I always notice, though, in almost every one of those videos, there's always a little rabbit screaming at some point, and not like a prolonged, alarming, what I would call an alarming scream. It's more like just a couple of light chirps, like 3. Now, bear in mind, rabbits are... Oh boy. How did that not kill me? You never mind. I love Lady Gravity, and I will not question when she chooses to do a nice deed for me. Got a quick question from a rabbit breeder, as in somebody who used to breed rabbits for a few years. So, limited experience, but I got a question. Do you think that rabbits can actually die from fright? I got a question for chat. Yeah, Bun-Buns have taken over, exactly, Amity. So I got a question for the chat. Do you want to know if a rabbit can actually die from being too scared? Because there is some truth to that. I won't darken the topic too much, but I'll say this much. Yes, rabbits can indeed die from too much fear, just like a human can die from too much stress. However, it's not what you might think. Shoot. The reason I bring that up is in every video I see that involves rabbits, at some point there's a video of a rabbit getting scared. It screams a couple of times. Nothing too alarming, nothing like torturous. I would then be throwing a fit myself. But there's always somebody in the chat that chastises you like they're torturing them. Now, I know that kind of crap exists on the internet, and I hate it, but we're not talking about that. Instead, there are warning signs for when a rabbit is going to, it is way too afraid. I know this because I actually did have a rabbit that died of fear. It was too frightened. So when I say that it is possible, but it is also misunderstood, the concept, take this with a grain of salt. Yukastar, thanks for subscribing. So, yes, rabbits can indeed die from too much fear, or being frightened too badly, the same way humans can die from too much stress. But it doesn't just happen all at once. For one, I'll just say from personal experience, this isn't the general rule. I've only ever seen one rabbit that actually died in my experience breeding rabbits, because this rabbit got attacked by a dog. Now, the rabbit was not bleeding. The dog did not pick it up and start shaking it around. The dog clamped its jaws around the rabbit, because it did catch the rabbit, and it pinned it in place. And I quickly grabbed the dog. I'm sad to say, this was back when I was younger. That was my dog. I've never brought that dog to the rabbit since. He was a very good dog. But boy, was I peeved to no extent. I grabbed the dog, wrestled him away, and a friend grabbed the rabbit, picked her up, and, well, I later learned that the rabbit I could see that the rabbit was visibly shaking, tensing up. It was not screaming, but it was making these little sounds. And I later learned that about 10-15 minutes later, that rabbit did not survive. So, the reason why some people are very careful, understandably, about rabbits is that, yes, they could potentially die of too much fright, or they can die of fright. Well, it's not exactly fright in the sense of... Examine. Doesn't seem threatening. It's clinging to a metal chain. Doesn't it usually carry mine with it? Oh yeah, that's right. These things usually have a mine. A floating mine. What if we were to find one and give it to one? Okay, let's leave it be. We don't attack things that are not aggressive. Anyway, why I bring that up is, you know, rabbits are small, they are silent normally, but I also gotta say this though, rabbits are dramatic. They're the one animal that I can ever see, or that I've ever seen, go up against cats in terms of sass. Just utter, shameless sass. Sass, attitude, you get it. Rabbits are sometimes very dramatic, too. Dramatic in the sense that, yes, while they are very silent, sometimes they can squeak and get a little scared. If you ever see a video where a rabbit is screaming, if it's just like 3 little that's fine. I mean, it's not good for the rabbit, because, you know, you want it to calm down, but it's not going to suddenly keel over and die. Normally, when rabbits do die of fear or fright, it's because of, for one, they already had... the rabbit that died in my story was a very old rabbit, as it turns out. It was elderly. And, you know, I asked the friend... I should also mention, this was a friend of mine, whose rabbit that was. Again, it's one of those stories that I'm not proud to tell, but it's a learning experience. She said, well, the rabbit was pretty old and she was on her way out anyway. You know, if you ever see a video and feel the need to chastise whoever is filming a rabbit screaming, you might be justified, you might not be. Look at the circumstances. Is the rabbit in clear distress? Like, is somebody torturing it? If that's the case, ban that sucker and get them off of Instagram or YouTube or wherever they are. But if it's just a rabbit that, I don't know, the owner tapped them on the head, gave them a little head pat, and it startled the rabbit, they jumped up and screamed a couple of times. I've seen that. And people in the chat are like, you need to not do that. You're going to kill it. I'm like, well, yeah, you don't need to do that every day, obviously, but one time, no. Rabbit is not going to die from that. The type of thing that will kill a rabbit from fear is if you do that repeatedly, or as if the rabbit actually thinks it's in danger, in harm's way. Here we go. The cage is close. Oh. So, point I'm trying to make is that, you know, a rabbit it's not in danger. Don't freak out every time you see a rabbit that screams a little bit, because as much as we see those cute little furballs scream, and we don't want them to feel frightened, most of the time they're not actually in danger. Don't go scaring rabbits, of course. That's just cruel. That probably will give them heart problems. But if a rabbit just gets scared on its own, it's probably not in any danger. You will know that it's in actual danger because you most oftentimes see visible signs like it's shaking uncontrollably, it's screaming incessantly, or it's maybe it's not even screaming, it's trying to, but its jaws are locking up, so it's just screaming through its mouth. This is starting to get a little darker than I had intended to, so let me go turn back to something a little more adorable. One of my rabbits that had... here we go. One of my rabbits that had cheered somebody up. Oh! So yeah. I feel like I'm missing some details in that, but I literally just saw the chat go down by quite a few numbers after I did that. I'm sorry. No more talking about this kind of stuff with rabbits, people. I'm sorry. Let's go back to what we were doing. It's like, listen, bottom line, don't scare rabbits, but at the same time, don't act like the person who caught a rabbit on screen screaming is trying. Don't mistake that for abusing them. More often than not, they're probably not, I hope. Oi. Let's see now. Need to build up to this right here, Thunderfall. Let's go ahead and produce some of these. Produce red paint. That's one.
My sword is death.
There we go. And is this a weak point? Must be. Actually, why don't I just do this? Marking shot. There we go. Oh, didn't mean to hit that guy. Meant to hit the other guy. They piss me off so much, and same for those going up to cages and such, only for them to get mauled or attacked. Wait, what, Jen? What is this, Amity? Jen replying to Amity? Oh gosh, not those idiots. Hang on a second, what am I missing here? I agree, just like tourists going up to Bison are that stupid. Oh no. Some commenters are just idiots on the internet. Yeah, sometimes they are. It's like, I can't exactly get mad because they get their heart's in the right place. It's a screaming bunny. You know, whose heart would not melt? Whose heart would not lead them to probably commit acts of violence on whoever is making the poor bunny scream? But at the same time, just because they screamed a couple of times and are not showing any signs of distress other than that, they'll stop screaming and then they'll calm down. I've had only a couple of bunnies actually make noises like that. And again, if you're holding them, they'll calm right down. And it's perfectly fine. Sometimes bunnies are just dramatic and they'll scream when they're not in danger. Rarely will they ever make any noises like that. But if they do, just continue to hold them, pet them on the head gently, let them know they're okay. They'll calm right down. They're not going to suddenly kill over and die. It takes a lot. There we go. There'll be several other warning signs ahead that'll let you know that you're in the danger zone. But yeah, sometimes people are just melodramatic for sure. I can't get mad though, because their heart's in the right place. Except geese, those things commit war crimes on a weekly basis. Enzo, geese are another thing. Here we go.
Lightning strike.
All right. Now, what were they guarding?
Well,
New Pictos.
that will help.
Oh, for marking shots. Oh, beautiful. I need that. Gustav. Let's see. Let's see your dodgers. Rewarding mark. Plus 2 AP for hitting marked targets. Wait a minute. Yeah, that one's not yet assigned to anybody, is there? I'm going to go to inventory. Pictos. Reward, marking shots. Okay, marking shots is not. 20% chance to apply mark on all free aim shots. I need to give that to him. Regular base attack. Gain powerful for 1 turn on base attack. Perfect dodge. Yeah. I'll do that. It's only a 20% chance, but better than nothing. And wait a minute. Gain 1 MP for a perfect dodge. I don't really use dodge anymore, so 50% chance. Increased free aim damage? Oh boy. I'll just stick with this for now. This little setup. I have a geese radar alert. Yeah, Enzo, you and geese. You got something against geese. You should have seen the Canadian Geese Armada pics Enzo saw. Probably his worst nightmare yet. Jen, listen, my inner Canadian does not like geese either. Partly because I got attacked by a little rooster when I was a kid. And for some reason, you know, because I was 3 at the time or however young, Obviously, I saw Goose as another potential enemy, so I stood the heck away from them. All that the brown rabbits in my neighborhood do is pilfer the vegetation. All that the brown rabbits do. Okay, Ghost, yeah, not every bunny is created equal, or at least they don't all behave as adorably as you might think. Hey, Montserrat, welcome! Yeah, right now, I think I'm at the beginning of Floating Waters. I'm picking up a couple of things that got left behind. I think I can now just grab the cage real quick, and I will continue on to Esier. We can continue with the story. Basically, I'm just going to grab side quests. Yep, here we are, beginning of the game. Now, there you are. There we go. Okay, where's the other cage? Oh, there it is. I didn't know that this is how you open up cages. You just have to zap the little things next to them. Any more? Ah. Chroma Elixir Shard. Okay, now we can continue with the rest of the story. Funny little story, Enzo. I told you that I got attacked by a rooster. Attack is a bit of an exaggeration. More like I got pecked a few times, but because I was like 3 years old maybe, you know, it just seemed a lot worse than it actually was. Breathtaking indeed, this place. Eerily breathtaking. I know those are mines, but it's like a hot person with tattoos. It's dangerous looking, but kind of intriguing in a way. Enchanting. Anyway, I'll probably show this video on a Let's Chat stream one time, but there was a video I saw of a little like 3, maybe 4-year-old running away from a lamb. No, not a sheep, not a ram, a lamb, like a little baby sheep. And this poor little 3-4-year-old is running away. Icy's thoughts on tattoos? No, I'm not, Mango, I'm not a fan of tattoos, honestly. I understand the appeal, but just not for me. I guess my character's not really white and black, white and blue? Yeah. If the very distinct color pigment wasn't obvious enough. Bit of a colors. Anyway, back to the point I was trying to go for. Anna, I like Sciel's outfit. It's cool. I like Sciel's outfit too. Hey, welcome back, White Wolf. Roosters can be mean. Yeah, Amity, that's probably what people say when you're acting like a cock. Quit acting like a rooster. But I saw one little video. A 3 or 4-year-old was running away from a lamb, and she looked so terrified. She was like on the verge of tears, running away, falls over at one point. The whole point of the video was that a cat had the girl's back. A little cat scares away the lamb, like, hey, you're scaring this little girl. But the mom who's filming this is laughing. I want them to... The commenters absolutely tore into the mom, saying, great job, cat, you're a better parent than the mom. You know? It's like, can't you tell that little girl's running for her life? She's scared to bits. I'm like, people, I was that little kid, the one that was afraid of everything at her age. Trust me when I say, he or she, I can't even remember if it was a girl or guy in the video, boy or girl. You know, he or she is okay, not scarred for life. They will look back at that video and be like, yeah, I'm sorry, I was an embarrassment, Mom. I marked the target. I'm glad I gave him that update. We go.
Let's spill some ink.
Right. If there was one thing I wish I could say to those people in the comments section that were tearing into the mom, it would have been that kid needs to see that mom is okay. Ycey, what scares you right now that you're grown up? Just curious. Bills to pay, you know. So, as a kid, though, yeah, I was afraid of everything, pretty much. And it got to a point where I was so tired of being afraid of everything that I started getting over certain fears. But the thing is, part of that was because my parents encouraged me. That's how you do it. And another thing to say is that when I was a kid that was afraid, like that age, I do remember one specific memory. It was an early one. I don't know how old I was. I just remember seeing that my mom was specifically okay. And, you know, at that age, I saw my dad as not being afraid of anything. I still see him like that now. But the point I'm trying to make is that as a kid, you know, as much as I think that my dad is not afraid of anything, I remember my mom was somebody who had her fears. She wore them on her sleeve. And so if there was a moment where she was not afraid of anything, then that meant I had no reason to be afraid, even if I was freaking out. And there were moments like that as a kid where I needed to see that. So mom that is laughing while filming, I also include that in my list of ways that mom and dad demonstrate that they are calm. I think that kid needed that. So if you try to freak out, what I would also say to those commenters digging into the mom saying, you should have helped the kid who was not in any real danger at all. The lamb was not even chasing the kid. You know, you should have helped him. That kid feels betrayed. They're gonna carry that. No, they are not. Like, take my advice, go to the garden, stick your feet in the soil and grow up. The kid needs to grow up. Get over some fears, especially the fear of knowing when they're not in any danger. That is a beautiful trait to have, an important one. Being calm under pressure, let alone being calm when you're not under any duress. The kid can learn that at a young age. They're set for life. They'll be able to handle any amount of stress and handle it well, because they've been shown how to handle it properly, especially by two loving parents. I just went in a circle. Yeah, I've seen that video. Sounds familiar now. The comments were something else. It was definitely something else, Anna. Oh, how sweet of her. Yeah, Larissa, my mom was definitely somebody who definitely taught us how to express ourselves, when to be... Did I miss this before? You know, when to panic, when not to panic. I wonder, is Sciel in my party because I'm controlling her? Yeah, I know that video. It's not funny, Silverwolf. Oh, you know the video I'm talking about. The one where the lamb is running away, or where the kid is running away from the lamb, falls over from hysteria, and the cat, like, scares the lamb away. Is that the video you're talking about, Silverwolf? That's cute, but I still won't F with geese. Yeah, Enzo, that's another thing. That's why the goose reminded me of that. If that kid was being chased by a goose, oh no. I would have been like, Mom, you need to go rescue that kid. Now that kid has a good reason to run away. Being afraid of a lamb, I think that unless it's a weird circumstance, like there are exceptions to every rule, unless it's one of those, let the kid learn to face fears when they're not in danger. But the goose? No. F that. Run away with the goose right now. Oh wait, it's not burning, so it's not going to produce that. In that case, let me just go back to here.
Feel the burn. My sword is death. Dodge this stuff.
Bang!
Let's dance.
Parries. Okay. Jeez. I ride a horse and... Oh, wait a minute. I ride a horse and someone had loosened the saddle on purpose. Not fun if you ask me. My older brother saved my life by yelling out my name in time for me to duck my head for in the middle was a wall. What the dickens, Silver Rain? Or Silver Wolf? With a piece of metal sticking out, then I landed on my rump. Oh my goodness. That is mental. So wait a minute, somebody saw that you were jumping on a saddle, and they saw that you were going to jump on a saddle, or they saw that you were going to ride a horse and undid the saddle a bit? My goodness. That is still not the same as getting chased by a lamb. Now I gotta find my way out of here. Let's see, let's remind myself, where is... Okay, it's not over there. Oh, it is over there. Hi, don't mind me, just walking by. Is it deck or duck? I think it's duck that you were trying... Is that what you were trying to say, a duck? Wait a minute. Oh, yeah. Then over here, then this leads me out of the flying waters. Some of your chat won't like this, but growing up in the farm, I was an executor for all kind of fowl, but geese never forget. They don't forget. And so, are you saying that you had quite the bill that you racked up? There we go. Off we go. I said Ycey should be a motivational speaker and talk about facing fears. Most I would say, Abby, is that I was that kid who was afraid of everything, and then eventually you get tired of being afraid of so much. Abby, is there looting here? Silver Wolf, when is there ever not looting here? You can be sure of that. And let's see, go to camp. Maybe I should, you know what, I'm going to go to camp, and I'm going to switch out my party real quick. I think there was one time when I was younger, I was chased by a goat. Mackenzie. Yeah. Goats can be goats, rams, even sheep. They can have attitude. A lamb that was being playful, though, is another story.
What was your plan?
Wow.
Dang. So how do I switch out my party? Oh, add to the party. Oh, I gotta remove somebody from the party first. Alright. Add you. There we go. Sorry, Maya. Actually, her synergy, I kind of need that. Alright, I'll come back to this in a moment, but I kind of need Mael's synergy because she makes enemies vulnerable to fire damage, and then she deals out the fire damage, and then... I kind of got a good synergy going. I think I'll go back to that. Alright, fine. Let's explore. Let's explore what she can do. Alright, go to sleep. Brave kid, that's admirable. I'd hate to break it to you, Larissa, but I was a pansy. I was not a brave kid. I mean, with a couple of rare exceptions, yeah. I think there was one time when I was really young, I had terrible arachnophobia, and I was holding a pet rat. We had rats at one point, pet rats. And they weren't like these ugly little rats that sneak into your walls and whatnot. These were actually quite adorable. Well, I remember we saw a spider in a giant AF web. Lost Gestral? What, me? I'm not lost at all. Your name says otherwise. No, I should get back to Sastro sometime soon. Yeah, you seem pretty lost to me. Yeah, I'm lost. I need to get to Sastro, but it isn't exactly safe here. I'm sorry. Hey, come with us. You can stay at our camp. Yeah. See you back at camp. And I'll call for Sastro in the meantime. Nice. Let's get some chests to tour into. They're beautiful creatures of God. Geese. I mean, they look nice. I've seen some pretty adorable geese over the years, and some pretty angry ones that hiss at you. I'm saying about facing the fears. Oh, thank you, Larissa. Yeah, in that little story I was telling, we found a giant web that was being made by this big old ugly looking spider. And I was holding my pet rat at one point. Yes, Amity, a pet rat. Adorable. My rat jumped out of my hands, and it landed in the giant spider nest? Web? It was in a corner of a building, too. I freaked out so badly because my little child brain thought that my rat was going to die and get eaten by a spider, get tangled up in a web. I reached into the web screaming, grabbed the rat out, and ran away. Didn't even see the spider. I think I felt it in my hands and was so freaked out that I just ran away. Ay, ay, ay. Alright, here we go, Ariel. Esier. You need a
Golgra
password.
said to shout the password as loud as we can.
Alright.
Oh,
Good stuff.
Gustav.
Sciel, you are flirty in all the
the
right
loudest.
ways. You're the loudest. What are the chances that she uses that voice and attitude when she wants something?
Don't be shy.
Yeah, she definitely does use that voice whenever she wants something.
Get out of my way!
10 out of 10!
No. It's just that it's the password.
Well, I don't know. Golgra never told me the password. Oh, no! You're kidding me. With spiders, there's only one way to kill them.
I'm very sorry. It's just that Golgra told us that's the password, and
Come on.
Ah.
It's a Gestral. He'll have forgotten in about a minute.
Hey, Gustav's got a good heart.
I'm sorry.
Get out of my way! I probably would have said the same thing, like, hey, I'm terribly sorry. I was misled. I didn't mean to say it that loudly. Say, get out of my way, please. Get out of my way, please. You felt it in your hand? Yeah, I would have already been dead. Yeah, Larissa, I didn't feel the spider in my hand, but I felt what I think were the legs on the outside of my hand, or they might have been twigs, because there were a bunch of... There was debris and sticks, dead leaves, all of that. But yeah, you felt it in your hand? Nope, Amity. With the fire emotes. It was a big spider, too. It was a pretty sizable spider, not the size of your hand. I don't live in Australia. But, you know, my little tiny rat jumped out of my hands, landed in the web area, and I saw the spider move around and just didn't think, quickly grabbed it, screaming the entire time, and ran away. Like, ah!
Interesting decor.
Ooh.
Esier is said to feed on light.
Are you okay, Maya?
I don't know. Getting a bit of deja vu again.
The light here feels a little... I don't know.
Inorganic?
Yeah.
Or ominous? Oh, we can go down there. Ah. The legs don't help when it comes to spiders, just makes it worse. Yup, not the spidey legs. On the plus side, my rat lived. Wait a minute. Is that a mime? How's it going? No. Kid. Why are you following me around? Hey, where you putting me? Hey guys, we got a new member of the party. Alright, off we go. To adventure. Let's see, I shall call you Mr. Mime. No, that's a terrible name. Oh, he wants to fight? What the heck? I thought that we had a... Protects itself. I thought we had a new friend. I feel betrayed.
Careful
I
now.
never noticed
Gustav.
they skip. Huh. I should not have read your comment when I did, Ghost. Oh, so brave you saved the rat. Yep. I never noticed they skip. Oh, you never noticed that the mimes skip when they run. Huh. Mime battle music. Grief. Ooh, Sciel. We should, instead of using the revive... Actually, I do need to use that revive. I feel bad for letting him die. Here we go, revive. There we go. Now then. You never notice that they skip. I thought for a moment that he was going to attack, but then he didn't attack and was just following us around. So I thought we got a new friend for a moment. I'm like, dang, betrayal. Betrayal!
I'm waiting.
Performs a strange combo. So much for using Sciel in this fight. The Mime will be Mime before it claims to be Mime. Mime trying to kill Ycey. Ycey, what a nice kid. Exactly. Stupid thing is following me around like, hey, we got a new friend. Oh, jeez. Remember the color of my hair, people.
Let us stay in there.
Gustav attacks. You know what? I think what I need to do is heal us up a bit. Yeah, let's see. Healing light. That's right. I can't perform any of these. Alright, well, I'm just going to go ahead and let this probably kill us. Dying to an enemy. No. Dying to an enemy with good music? Oh, yes. Alright, Mime born. I parried one of them. I thought you were a friend. I feel so betrayed. Enzo says, Mime pops in. Want to play a game? That's a very creepy Mime post. No, that was a very crep way to die. You said that you never noticed that they skip when they walk. Oh, yes. Crepe diem. It's playing Mime games. When I felt the monkeys in my hand, I was like, yeah! But I couldn't move because the people that work at the place was like, don't move or you'll scare the monkeys. This happened in the Dominican Republic. Oh.
Deja vu again.
Light here.
There you are.
Feels a little... I don't know.
Coming back for you later. Mimes give you cosmetics. Oh. Good to know, Ghost. Are they good cosmetics or are they forgettable? Forgive my device, it likes to stutter. Hey, if a Mime has a bad twitch in its hand, would that be a stutter or an accent? No, wait, Mimes don't use sign language. You think about it, when somebody uses sign language, or a Mime uses that, if they have a bad twitch in their hand, is that a stutter or an accent? Not my joke, let's not credit me. Don't laugh either, it wasn't funny. In the Patrick Star voice, I thought what we had was special! They're in fact wearing them. Oh, so you're telling me that that red cap he's got on his head, it's probably the cosmetic that I can get. I think I'll pass on that. Gotta say, Lune might look good in that. Lune looks good in everything.
No Esier.
Found Esier.
Bonjour, mes amis.
Hey!
Hey, bonjour mon ami.
Sciel?
Odd. I don't know. He seems nice.
Oh, it's you. Hello again, my terrible swimmer friend.
Oh, so he was the one who rescued you.
Finally come to learn to swim?
No. I'm not that fond of water.
Actually, that's sort of why we're here. We need to cross the sea. Golgra said you could help.
Mon ami, a rolling stone gathers no moss.
Pardon
Yeah,
me?
but we do run out of
Stories,
energy.
They say Esier likes to speak in riddles.
In what
You
way?
quite literally steal their clothes, Ghost. If not friend, why... Never mind. Yeah, White Wolf, you know.
Would you please help us?
There's a lot of you to carry. I'm strong.
Yeah.
I'm not that strong. I will need Flory,
Who's Flory?
one of my rocks.
Rocks.
See? Flory helps me swim. But Flory was stolen by my arch nemesis.
Let's talk of water.
That shakes the foundation of the world. The one known as Francois.
Okay.
Let me guess. Francois is located deep in Nevron-infested territory, right?
Oh no. He's right next door. Over there.
Oh.
Francois is my neighbor.
Ah,
Okay.
we'll just go
Well,
get Francois.
I guess we could take a look.
Fantastic.
Sciel, bonjour, mon ami. Yeah,
Mes amis.
that was adorable, Larissa.
Please, bring Flory back to me.
You seem to know me.
Yes.
How? I don't understand.
Men trip not on mountains. They stumble upon stones.
Okay.
A bowl is most useful when it is empty. So I see stealing clothes now too, a witcher wedding and a cherry sorbet part two. Abby, listen, I'm not gonna steal the mime's clothes because I don't like how they all look. Hey, Silverwolf, I think that you might be... I think your keyboard is typing the same thing over and over again when you send it once. Because I'm seeing the same message like 3 or 4 times. Now then. Mango Esier is my heart. He seems like a nice gent. So we gotta go find Francois. SpongeBob, I'll have you know that I stubbed my toe last week and I only cried for 20 minutes. I'm going to vomit rainbow unicorns. Boy, everybody loves Esier in this chat. You too, Ariel. Huh. Now, I admit I was not watching closely. Oh, he said that Francois is over here? Mime is messing up the screen. There went the camaraderie. Wonder what would happen if you painted the mime blue. He sounds like a very sad mime. Better than him looking at my clothes and being green. Another one from Squidward. Don't you have something? Don't you have to be stupid somewhere else? Not until 4. So, I'm just gonna ask Esier one more time. What do we need to do? He's got a nice place, this Esier. I love this cave. Fantastic. Good luck, mes amis. Mes amis. Please bring Flory back to me. Alright. Let's go find Flory. Former expeditionaries. Transformed in this world? I don't think they transform. I think these are creations of the Paintress, they said. They keep using a word that starts with N, and I believe they said that they were created by the Paintress. So, and I think that the word N, Novils, is just like the word for all of the enemies in this world, including that dang mime down there. So, the cave is definitely pretty indeed. Maybe it could be possible that maybe some expeditioners were transformed when they came to this world. That's why we have Gestrals. Oh, to the left, you said, Ariel. Not outside the cave. Thank you. Flashback to Mango having to guide me like a confused kitten through the Baldur's Gate 3 Shar Temple. Like, no! Stop moving, you spastic cat, and turn right! Oh, yeah. Chat, have you ever had a friend that that apologized to you later on for something that they didn't do wrong? Something that even you would say was very warranted? Oh, yeah. That happened after that stream. Yes, Nevrons. That's the word that they keep using. Thank you, Larissa. Nevrons in this world. I'm guessing those are just regular enemies. To the left, he said? Oh, I gotta jump up all these little platforms, don't I? But how to get up there? Oof. So, how to get up there? I wonder. I did see a ladder. Yep, jump on the platforms. I did see a ladder over here. Is that, does this ladder take me up? Ycey la Pew, in a Johnny Bravo voice. You're the butter to my French toast. Okay, so let's try to get onto one of these platforms. Oh, don't jump that early. Oof. Hey, at least I found something down here I can use. No! No! What does hell look like to you, Ycey? This. The loot is right in front of me. But I'm so close, but too far to get it. Oh. Love you too, Mango. There we go. Chroma. Now then. Okay. Now, how to get up on these platforms? I'm glad that they placed loot up there. I probably wouldn't have seen it otherwise. My face saw the loot and immediately thought, ah, we're supposed to get up on those platforms. Thinking more about the Gestrals, their souls, maybe I'm just tripping. Oh, Letty, you're talking about the Gestrals, yeah. Let's take a look at this from an Assassin's Creed perspective. How do we get up there? There's that platform. There's a lower one to the ground over here. Giant ones over there, but they don't connect to any of the platforms over here. True horror movie. Ycey can't get the loot. So sad. The game really said no looting. No! White Wolf! Why do you do this to me? Why, game? Why? The loot is right there. We go. The loot is right there. Up on the platform. Come on. It's like, oh no, he's going to assassinate the loot. Oh, for goodness sake. To Esier's left, from the bathtub. Yeah, this right here. Oh, literally from the bathtub. Grievances. Remember what I said earlier about the whole spastic cat with directions type of thing? Alright. Ooh, the Assassin's Creed strategy indeed, yes.
The more information we get, the more questions I have.
Mm-hmm.
You okay, Sciel?
Yeah. Esier is surprising.
Ycey's brain strategizing. Yep. And then it turns out the answer was obvious the entire time. Oofda, oofda, oofady poof. So the only ones that gain any kind of XP or leveling are the ones that are in your party. Okay, interesting. Good to know. Now, where is Floris? Florence? It was right there. I let it slip through my fingers. Amity coming in strong with the Mulan reference. Hi, Adeline. Good to see you too.
Who dares enter my lair?
Francois?
You can't just walk into someone's home without knocking.
You
That is
don't have
incredibly rude.
You don't have a door.
Are you Francois? He's just a talking rock.
Wait, I thought Flori was the rock.
A rock? I am not a rock. Do you have rocks for eyes?
Huh.
You certainly have rocks for brains. I am clearly a turtle. Esier! Stop sending hooligans over here!
Enzo, this is your relationship and mine.
Then keep them on your side of the cage! Now get off my lawn!
Now get off
It's
my
okay.
lawn.
We'll leave.
You don't have a lawn.
Sorry.
So, not only are you intruding, you're here to steal? Oh my word! Humans! Well, over my dead body!
Francois, land the plane, take the aircraft, and cool your jets. Oh boy, put your attitude in the fridge and chill. Alright, Francois. We're fighting a rock? There, sir. Pat, pat. Hey, Amity, do you know what this is? It's not just a boulder. It's a rock! Let's see what he's weak against. Healing light, thermal. I mean, he's not going to be weak against anything if I just do this, so let's go with the, Immolation.
Feel the burn.
I mean, he's gonna burn each turn. Lee attack? Oop. He doesn't mess around. Noted. I might need to go grind and train a little bit and come back at a higher level. Okay, so charges for her. She has Twilight Sash, low dark damage, or medium physical damage. One of them applies 2 foretell. If no foretell, then applies 5. And then the other one consumes foretell to deal additional damage. Okay, so let's start out with... Wait. Start out with the other one. Focus.
Here's your card.
Here's your card. Ooh la la. And... Oh, I'm dead.
Take your shot.
Use his strongest ice attack. Nothing like getting one shot. Maybe it was a bad idea upping the difficulty. Send in the reserve? No, let's just restart that. The strongest ice attack ever. I beg your pardon? It's like, Ghost, I am the strongest ice attack. I should be immune to that. It should only make me stronger. Ooh, 12th project, Yuki Star, thanks for subscribing. Welcome. I've heard of a rock lobster, but this is the first time I've seen a rock turtle. Whatever it is, Abby, he's rocking us. He's rocking the foyer. Let's just skip past the cutscene. Make him into a turtle soup. Okay, Abby. Let me just get rid of those. There we go. Okay, shields are gone. Dang it, he tripped me out. He did it again. Alright, let's try this then. Revive. Yep. Sorry, Lune, I won't let you die. Now then.
Here's your card.
Let us stain them. Dodge, Sciel.
Oof. Thought I got it that time. Apparently not. I wonder if he's weak to lightning damage. Guess I'll never know because I need to build it up. Oh, I should have used the... Oh, I don't have enough
Ready
AP.
to evade.
Nope. Hey, Esier, could you please tell your friend to take a chill pill? Swallow the entire bottle of chill pills. It's just a stupid boulder, Squidward said calmly. Mackenzie, Squidward was right. We're going to add this to the list of items that we agree with on Squidward as we aged. The dang rock is just a stupid rock. Lumiere assault. Here we go. If I can survive. If I can survive just one more round. I'm good. I'm dead. Hey, maybe not. Decide to dodge instead. I mean, parries you do have to get perfectly timed, so I'll stick with dodging for this guy. Note to self. I don't have enough. Fine, let's go with small energy tins. Alright, let's go for the dodge then. Okay. Next time. You got this, sir? Thank you. You know, Amity, with all the Squidward memes, or with all the SpongeBob references going around, I almost feel like you're SpongeBob and Patrick on the Flying Dutchman ship as I'm scraping it against the edge of this game. You're like, you're good, you're good, you're good, keep going. Alright, here we go. I've got a strategy now. And we'll just get past this. Where's the angry rock? There you are. He's got nerves of steel. Alright, skip past this. Now, I'll be back in just a second, chat. I have a leaky faucet I need to fix. Be back in a second. here we are. We are back, ladies and gents. Thank you for waiting for me. We are fighting a very angry rock. Don't take it for granted. Amity, you literally beat me by a second. I just barely saw your comment. What do you call a criminal rock? Scum of the earth. Ha! He's about to rock our world. This is a very grave situation, as you can see. Alright, let's see now. Do I go for the wild or... Oh boy, I need her to save up on AP, so you know what? I think I will just go for the... Hate to do this, but... There we go. I think I'll be dodging. Yay! Thank you, chat. I feel welcomed back. Sire Rocketman. That's a new one. Twinny, do you have the recipe? Yes, please. Oh, Abby and Larissa exchanging recipes. I like the sound of that. Now then, let's see. Marking shot, yes. He is now marked. We should deal more damage, hopefully. Do I have? I do not. Consumes that to deal additional damage. Oh! So I need... Oh, that produces 2 moon and 2 sun. Gotcha. Let's apply this one first. Focus. Angel card. Gosh, I love her voice. Thermal. Low damage. Let's just set him on fire first. Be safe. Wizard strategy in a nutshell.
It's locked on you.
There we go. Little early, but made up for it. I don't think I'm parrying this guy anytime soon. Welcome back, Prince de Glace. Thank you, Larissa. I feel welcomed back. Recovery. Let's see, is he still marked? He is not. Give him some of the good stuff. Give him some of the zappies. Let's see now. 2 of these. Consumes the foretells. Remind me, the sun, both of these increase some kind of damage. Can't remember what it was. Consumes foretells. Plus 1 AP per foretell consumed. Oh, okay. Let's go ahead and give him the dark.
I saw your future.
He's weak against dark. Yes! I found it. Dang it. Just gotta last and keep Loon alive. Keep doing it early. Don't hate me, bud. And the winner is Rocky. And Larissa coming, or Amity coming in strong with the SpongeBob reference. I love you, chat. There we go. Alright, he's marked. Let's go ahead and give him a little bit of immolation. Wait. Thermal transfer because he's burning. Gives her more AP. So he's weak to dark. Good to know. Ice Lance. He's probably, if he deals a lot of ice damage, he's probably resistant to ice damage. Still though. Healing. Nope, she's at full health, so she doesn't need that. Wait, how much AP does she have? Oh, quite a bit. Let's see if he's weak to lightning. Please don't be resistant. He's a rock-type Pokemon, so maybe that's... Ooh, hey, I'll take it. Ooh, I like the sound of that. Lots of AP, lots of good here. Yes, weak to dark. Please keep doing it. Gotta save my revive for Sciel, because she is the only one that deals dark damage, it seems. Oofda. Oh, please don't kill her. Fuck. Well, just going to have to revive her real quick. Oh, shoot, I revived... Sorry. No offense to you, but I meant to revive the other girl. So just go back. I meant... we're going to count that as a loss. There we go. Why were the rock couple getting a divorce? Because their relationship eroded. Better yet, is there... I think she's the only one that deals dark damage. However, I need to give her a little picto. Here we go. Edit Luminas. There it is, the dodger. Gain 1 AP on a perfect dodge. Gonna be doing a lot of that. So, add to features. Now, defensive, support, offensive. Inventory. Let's check this one more time. Quest items, tints, pictos. Luminas and pictos. Lune. Oh, okay. Bye-bye. No, Ghost. Lune would know that she is my favorite. It's just that I didn't even give a girl a chance, sir. My gosh. What do you mean? Didn't give a girl a chance? Lune is best girl. She's got all the chances and then some. It's just that I need the only person who deals dark damage here. Let's see, empowering attack. How do I know? Oh, here we go. Augmented aim. 50% increase for free aim. I might need to give that to him for now. Break damage. Gain 1 powerful for 1. Oh, wait, base turn. Yeah, all this is applying the base attack. Huh. Dodger. There we go. You give that to her. Now we're doing it. Oh shoot, I meant to revive Sciel. Lune? What? Strongest ice attack hits Lune. She falls. Oh, yeah. I meant no offense, but I wanted the... No, Montserrat, I refuse to say that. I refuse to read that out loud. Lune is best girl. I refuse to read that heresy out loud. That heresy belongs in the ground with Horus. Let's skip past the cutscene. Like, give a girl a chance, I mean heals them immediately and then gets knocked out. I tried. You know what? Just because Lune is best girl, she's getting rid of all the shields. Thank you, dear. Right. Heals her and then immediately gets knocked out. Ycey, why did you knock Lune? Abby, did you? It's like, Abby, I knock her up. Let me just read that out loud. Ycey, why did you knock Lune up? I beg your pardon. If only I were so lucky. Abby, what do you mean by... Abby, could you, by chance... let me say that one more time. Abby, could you by chance see if that was a typo or not? Jeez, Abby. There we go. So, now I know when to dodge. Gotcha. Alright, Lumiere. Overcharge. I don't have time for the overcharge. Let's apply powerful to all of us.
Let me help.
Let's just buff up her. There we go.
Here's your card. Let us stain them.
So we're just going to apply as many buffs as I can to these girls. Namely, we're going to apply as many buffs as I can to Sciel. Thank goodness I brought her along in the party. Oh, yeah. It's a typo. Sorry. Jen, I like that idea. There should be a typo. There should be a chat book for the quote, or a quote book for the chat. Ycey! That's gonna end up somewhere in a no context video. Ycey, why did you knock Lune up? If only I could be so fortunate. Wait, up? Let's see now. It's like, up? Abby, did you mean... Never mind. Listen, I'm not somebody who likes being called daddy. Let's just leave that alone. Okay. immolation.
Feel the burn.
Oh boy. There we go. It's after the second squeak. We got this. Now, let's mark him. Yes! Perfect timing. This next one should deal hopefully a lot of damage. Yes! He's weak to that, she's been buffed up, and the enemy is marked. Oh, perfect timing, all of that.
Dodge, Sciel.
Yes! I've got it. I've got the dodge down. Ycey, a quote book for the chat would be legendary. Luna, it'd be legendary cursed. Which would be legendary, nonetheless. And, yeah, I can already see how big the chat quote book would be. You would crack from beginning to end, Ycey. Jen, I would not have time to write down all those quotes. If only I could be so fortunate. Larissa, oh, listen, nobody heard that. Never mind, half of chat heard that. They're quoting it too. Gosh. Let's see now. We cannot perform the marking shot. However, what we can do is just a regular attack. Actually, I think I should give Gustav the AP boost. Here we go. Thermal. Don't aim for Sciel, whatever you do. Please.
Lightning. Strike.
Focused. Okay. Please. Okay. Great damage. Oh, no, no. Thanks. Mark you. And give a little boost to you. Oh, wait a minute. The mark is gone now. Dang it. Should have buffed up her instead. My mistake. Yay! Perfect. Now then, how about we give him another little marking shot?
Let us stain them.
I'm just going to have her heal somebody. Never mind, everybody's pretty much full health, except for... yeah, might as well. Heal you. There we go. Francois uses... oh, no, please don't hit Sciel. Thank heavens. You're going down. Ladies and gents, this fight is over.
I saw your future.
Hey! Sir, I
let's put
bumped
an end to this
the
foolishness.
entity.
I need to sleep like a turtle.
White Wolf, Ycey. I'm not usually someone who likes being called daddy, so let's leave it at that alone. Excuse me, sir? No, 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 no. Don't call me daddy. I don't want to be called that. Did I accidentally... did I say usually? Oh, shoot. Well, let's just leave this curse quote behind. Yes, chat, we won. Let's focus on that.
For a tiny rock.
He's not exactly tiny.
And never come back.
Francois, you could smash.
Giggity.
But know that I will never stop chasing you.
Can you move?
But you can't move.
That's what we think. He's moving in his mind. It's the thought that counts. Okay, then. Alright, off we go. I guess we don't need to go back just yet. Here we go. Your word traps have brought you to your quote book
Very
doom.
different from Gestrals and Nevrons.
You think the Paintress created them too?
If not, who else?
Maybe they came from another world.
Maybe. Can be consumed to give an additional Lumina point to a character. Delightful. Coming back for a bit until I've got to go to an event. Okay, thanks for coming back, zombie. We're actually going to be closing this stream soon. Wait a minute, how do I get back to him? It seems that he's closed the entire... Oh, that's how. Duh. Now I remember. It's like I suffered a brain fart and just couldn't remember. There we go. Cross this. Back to Francois we go. Hello, Francois. How are you? Secures my bonking flamethrower? I have a question as to why you have a bonking flamethrower, Mackenzie. That sounds like it might erupt.
Oh? You got Flory. That's not Flory.
What do you mean
Don't.
that's not Flory?
Ha! I never had Flory! Your rock is still on the Stone Wave Cliffs!
Oh.
Baby, he got me good.
Does this mean you won't help us?
If you promise to get me Flory, then we can be buddies.
Can't you swim
Okay.
without Flory? We saw you flying just now.
Oh, you're much too heavy. I need my rocks.
But wouldn't a
Your
rock
rocks.
make you more heavy?
I've lost them all. I can do much more than
Are
swim.
these rocks
I can
magical?
fly into space. I used to fly all the time with my best friend Verso.
We'll help you find your stones.
Oh, how lovely of you.
Wait, Francois said the Stone Wave Cliffs. Where's that?
All the way to the north. Just aim for the
The monolith.
big 33. Ooh,
Oh boy.
I'll meet you outside.
All right. All right then. Whee! Find your way through Esier's nest and unlock Esier. That's two achievements, one after the other, as opposed to... How could you only get one at a time then? Did I just do something extra without realizing it? Gotta get my son and me to martial arts class. See you soon, Ycey. Hey, Meg, thank you so much for coming. Sound like a good mom. And anyway, we are actually going to end this right here, chat. Thank you so much for joining me today. That was our very eventful episode of Expedition 33 today. Seem to be gathering more members of the party as we go. We now have Sciel, the Seductive, or whatever we want to call. We'll go with that title. And that was, it's like my mind went blank for a moment. Goodness. We also met an adorable Francois and Esier. Esier is so adorable. The Rock, Amity? Oh man. I mean, he does have nerves of steel. He's a goofy goober's right zombie. Well, thank you so much for joining me all today. That was another episode of Expedition, yeah, let's get a good group picture, Expedition 33. And my name is Helix, and I bid you adieu. Until next time, I'll see you on Monday with this game. Goodbye.